What we're seeing nowadays is a very strange occurrence which is happening in our masajids, and that is this mass number of chairs. I'm middle-aged. I'm not going to say I'm old. I'm middle-aged, and I've been around a bit. So I've been around for a while, and I've seen over the decades that the number of chairs in the masjid is increasing. Now I scratch my head because I think, well, what's going on? What are the possibilities? One of the possibilities is that we're becoming weaker, and for some reason we can't pray sitting down. I don't see anybody pray sitting down, apart from the nafil, and we'll get to that. I don't see anybody seated on the ground praying. Everybody I see seated are seated on chairs. So I don't think this is because of some physical problem, because I see those very same people walk out of the masjid. They're not on wheelchairs. They walk out of the masjid, so they can't walk. So I don't know what the issue is, what they can't do. Can they not make ruku? Can they not? And some of them I've seen get in a car and drive off. So they clearly have power to press clutches and brakes and be behind a powerful machine and control it and be able to turn their body and everything. So it puzzles me why people are sat on chairs. It does puzzle me, genuinely. It puzzles me. I don't think that there are more injured people now than there were 40 years ago or 50 years ago. I will not buy that. If you'd been in a masjid 50 years ago, 40 years ago, you would have hardly seen any chairs. In fact, I don't believe you would have seen any. I can't recall seeing them back in the day when I was a kid. There just weren't chairs there. I think this has become a habit of people. It's a comfortable thing to do because people, who especially people who are slightly overweight as well, standing is problematic, and even sitting in tashahhud is problematic because your body weight is on your legs, and your legs is taking all your body weight. And if you're slightly overweight, that can be quite painful. So I believe this is a choice. This is not a pandemic of illnesses which is spread across the UK or anywhere else for that matter, where people are now struggling to be able to sit down on the ground, because that is the sunnah. So that's my first point. Okay, my first point is, I think we're just going too quick for the chairs, and I see masajids offering chairs as though they're helping somebody. What will our masjid look like 100 years from now? Will anybody stand for salah? Will anybody make ruku? Will anybody make sujood? Because when people are sat on chairs, they don't make ruku. They don't make sujood. They do everything sat on a chair. Right? So that's a big danger, isn't it? Because ruku is fard, sujood is fard, qiyam is fard. And these people are missing 3 faraid. Now, if you're sat on a chair, when you can perform these faraid, your salah is invalid. Your salah is invalid. And I have a feeling that people think the fact that these chairs are there, that this is, a permissible way of performing salah. It is not. It is not a permissible way of performing salah. The sound way of performing salah is to sit down on the floor and perform your salah like that. Not to sit on a comfortable chair, but it's to sit on the floor.